Hello, 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 hello. Hello! Guys. What's going on, you? How's everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to... This is a weird one. Normally Matcha Mondays, they don't happen at the desk. This is a really weird day. Mondays, I'm not normally sat here at this desk streaming at 8 p.m. It's not that I couldn't be asked. It's not that I ran out of friends. It's not that there were no guests available today. Okay, I've been very busy today working on something for this channel, this thing, and I was busy at 4 p.m. so I couldn't go live. I haven't even got an excuse. You know, any excuse. Hey, it's a good one. It's a great excuse for like sometime in like a week or so. All right, it's a great excuse. But this is weird. The Matcha money ran out. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, because look, today we're doing a Matcha Monday guest tier list, but I'm not drinking matcha for this stream. Okay, I can't not, you know, follow up on my word. So I've decided it's only right. It's only right to drink a bit of matcha today. It's flipping Matcha Monday. Can't afford it after giving it all to Harry. No, don't say that, because it's not even a joke. I found out after stream, no one donated anything. Neither did Toby, didn't even give him anything. I was the only person that actually gave him money. I gave him £21. Max gave him 3. Toby gave him 0. For reference, Toby said he was going to give Harry 100 quid. 100 quid. 4, actually, let's not slander Max. 3, 4. You know, he's a 10,000 I gave him 50. That's crazy. I was meant to be filming something with him over the next few days, but I'm pretty sure he's already on the way to Heathrow. That is absolutely some bullshit, dude. That's absolutely some bullshit, man. Hi. Are you live tomorrow, King? Ooh, that's a good question. I can be. I've got an idea for a stream tomorrow, but I don't know whether I should save it for the weekend. Because I really want to do a stream where I do IRL, but I can't end stream until I get recognized. And I'm really thinking about it. It's probably a terrible idea. Because if someone sees the title and they're outside, they're obviously going to avoid me. So, I got a strong feeling it's either going to be the shortest stream ever, or like I'm going to be live for like 8 hours and nothing's going to happen, and I'm going to go insane. Do it in Swindon to impress us? Interesting. I actually do have some cool streams this week planned though, which is pretty cool. You know, Jonathan Banks, he's making waves in the world. So this week, there's going to be some fun streams. Obviously, next week, I got my last Minecraft sponsor stream. So I'm going to try and see if any of the Lifesteal are available next week to do a little speedrunning challenge. That could be quite fun. I was meant to do it this week and the week before. However, I didn't realize they were all on a big Minecraft server. Regardless, though, it's whatever. Thanks, Minecraft, for giving us 3 sponsors. Anyways, look, ladies and gents, today I've decided that we are going to be tier listing every single guest I've had on Matcha Mondays. Now, I actually don't know how many guests I've had on this show. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to go to my Twitch tracker and find out. I actually don't know how many people have turned up to this show. Molly at the top, surely. Dude, she's actually everywhere, man. I hung out with her last night. She just liked the going live tweet where it was like Matcha Monday tier list. I keep seeing her so much. It's actually crazy.
Pizza!
Oh, thank you for the pizza. Thank you. But I don't actually know how many people have been on this show. I don't know if there's a good way to check. I've just got to go through. When did Matcha Mondays even start? Does anyone remember? I genuinely don't remember. Abstar, thank you for the 4 months ago. Appreciate it. Do you only count one person or them as their number of appearances? I'm going to go just on what, like, it's not a matter of who's turned up the most. It's like, you know, who do I fuck with the most, you know? That's what it is. It's like, the tier list today, it's going to be all vibes. It's entirely all vibes. The first one was the 16th of March. Wait, damn. Dude, 3-month show. Oh my god. Here we go. Matcha Mondays. IRL stream with Max. Oh my god, wait. Dude, I remember this. Because this was when we were allowed to use the camera. And then we went to Italy and then it broke and then we weren't allowed to use the cameras anymore. Wait, this is actually a flashback. Oh, hello. This is actually a flashback, dude.
My mum gave me her Netflix login, so I...
This is such a flashback. And wow, this... Oh, I was going to say, wow, this looks pretty...
My mum gave me her Netflix login, so I actually have Netflix now.
I just watch... I've stolen Koi's Netflix.
Oh, cool. I still have stolen Koi's Netflix. I still use it. Yeah, wow, what a time, huh? What a time. So it's been, what, 3 months? It's been 3 months since Matcha Mondays has been out. I've had... I'm going to say at least 10 people on. If I haven't had 10 people on, I'm going to be so mad. You need to go on holiday again, low-key? Bro, I actually can't, man. The amount of money I spent on streams for July, I'm not... Bro, I can't go Poland. I can't... I'm not that I got invited anyways. It's cool. Also very interesting, guys. Notice how Max and Toby are going on holiday again, but we all went to Italy first. Anyone notice that? Or is that just me? Are we counting Muffin as a separate guest to Steph? I think we can.
Nani?
Oh, thank you. I think we could. You need to get a side hustle job or sell stuff on Vinted. Yep, I'm doing a Grailed stream, bro. I'm selling all my elite garms on Grailed. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, interesting though. Very interesting how they've all gone to Poland without me and they didn't even invite me. And Toby won't invite me to the QSMP. And no one's inviting me to Lifesteal either. Interesting, guys. You know, you think you know these friends are your friends. You know, I thought Hannah Rose was my friend, but I guess I'm just a number to her. In fairness, what reason do you have to be in Poland? Genuine, okay, no offense, okay? But right now in my life, I think I can wait probably 5 years before I even step a single foot in Poland. Not in like I got no hatred to any Polish people, you know, I got no problem with any of my Polish viewers. I got nothing to do with that. I just don't think I don't think I want to go to Poland either. Because what do you do in Poland? Like, hold on. Things to do in Poland. Like, I don't... Like, because, like, Berlin, for example. Let's go Berghain. Let's go to the club. Let's go to TwitchCon. Let's hang out with our friends and eat a bunch of German food. Yummy. Or, in Poland, you can see the history... stuff about World War II. Go to Warsaw. Yeah, there's not really much, is there? There's just not really, you know, I don't feel like I don't really want to stream any of those. I can't. What did someone in chat say? Hold on. You can drink. Yes, dude. Let's keep it light. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather keep... You know what? Yeah. Let's keep it light. Ireland stream instead, maybe? You know what, man? Brighton right now this time of year is lovely. Dude, Brighton is so nice right now. Oh, man, the weather's so good. And I'm having such a good time. You are banned from my country? Okay, well... You can't win them all. Staycation stream in Birmingham. You know, guys, I'll say Brighton is still really nice right now. Go to Paris after they win a World Cup match, bro. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm kind of chill right now. Like, until maybe, like August or September, I'm kind of happy right now. When's the Swindon IRL stream? Dude, I gotta crowdfund that, like how Harry crowdfunded him going to America. Dude, you know, we found out on yesterday's stream, was it yesterday's or the day after that? It cost 57 quid to go to Swindon. Let's say, hypothetically, we just crowdfunded me going to Swindon, all right? Right now, like I boot up the phone, we go IRL. It would, to be able to afford this train ticket and to get back home with a rail card, right now, is £57.10. That is diabolical, dude. That is diabolical. 4 nice weeks in Brighton, you go on holiday. Why? Well, I have to put up with Toby in September. I just don't think I could do it. Just don't think I could do it. Not experiencing extreme FOMO of everyone going on holiday is crazy, man. I envy your contentness. Well, because we went to Italy, dude. I went to Italy, had the time of my life, and then a month later, we went to the Netherlands. That's 2 places in a year. That's like almost the most amount of places I've ever been to in a year ever. The most was last year, because I went to Germany, Netherlands, and France. That's a lot of places to go. Okay, how do you rate the Netherlands quick? Okay, be honest with you, Netherlands, I've been there for like 5 years now. It's not a shit, but I've seen everything. But it's cool. The food's nice. It's like a 7 out of 10. It's like, I would live there. Although I take it back. I don't think I could live in the Netherlands, man. I don't think I could live there. Because imagine you turn a corner and Kwebbelkop's there.
For the Swindon trip.
Yeah! Thanks for the £1. Bro, Swindon, we are making Swindon trip 2026. We are actually making it, man. It's actually fucking happening. Dude, speaking of Swindon trip, did I tell you guys like a month ago? So all the life stealers made a group chat with me and called Swindon Trip 2026. Bro, it's me, a dude called Twerps, Squiddo, Redoons, Prince Zam, Kyle F, you guys probably know, Harry, Max, and Ashtwag. Maybe, bro, Swindon 2026, it's actually happening. My school is going to Swindon for a school trip. Like, what? Bro, no offense, you low-key gotta drop out. You gotta switch schools, man. I'm like, what? You going Stonehenge or something? The fuck? Well, I would never wish anyone to go there ever. Twerps, they don't help themselves with these names. Okay. Dude. Minecraft YouTubers be called anything nowadays. What the fuck's Max GG's, bro? Twerps, a dude called Tronky. Actually, those who know, man. Those who know moment. Unbelievable. But yeah, no, Netherlands is cool. I would be scared to meet Kwebbelkop. Because I met him 2 years ago when I was at a dinner, and I just expected them to wheel him out like a VTuber. Because that was when like his AI videos were like really like they were blowing up, and everyone hated him, and they probably still do, to be fair. But I just didn't know what to expect. Like, I didn't know if he was in human form or they'd like taken his brain and made it into like a, into a thing. On a monitor with wheels. Ankle monitor. Oh my god. Sorry, say that again. You talk about Kwebbelkop the way people talk about their fear of Michael Jackson. No, but it's true. It's like almost kind of like Mr. Beast. I'd be scared to meet him. He's kind of like a machine in a sense. You know, when you think Kwebbelkop being a machine in terms of artificial intelligence, Mr. Beast is also kind of like a machine. You know, he's like an entity. Not like a Backrooms entity, but like he's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, though, point being, guys, the Swindon trip is postponed for now. Guys, I'm sorry. I haven't got a sound effect for this. Also, I am playing a dangerous game today. We are doing Matcha Monday's guest tier list. I'm wearing a white shirt and drinking a green drink. This is terrifying. Still pretty good. Actually, it's okay. It's not bad. Could you have not poured it into a glass? No, man, because it looks like poop. By the way, I heard they're going to stop making matcha. Wait. Everywhere? Sorry, what? They're gonna stop making matcha for everyone? Is that what I'm hearing? Also, I'm scared to pour this in a cup. It's gonna look like poop. Yeah, Starmer's banning it. No, Starmer is banning... Starmer's banning YouTube for people that are under 16. Which is really sad, because how the hell will Harry pay rent when all his viewers can't watch his stream? Right now would be a great time for a laughing track. So it's cool. Wait, is that true though? Seriously? Is Keir Starmer matcha ban? No, dude. I don't even know why I tried to believe you there. I'll be honest. Jonnaay loses 99.99% of his audience. That's not true. Thank you very much. I'd like to believe that my audience are in comparison to like Max and Harry's. I'd like to think that my audience is a little older. I think you guys might be a little more, you know, put together, hopefully. To be honest, don't know if I believe that. Really, I don't know if I believe that. I'm just going to kind of, you know, blind hope. On my 7th divorce? Yeah, fair play, to be honest. Fair play. Grok is Keir Starmer banning Matcha? Dude, I think it might be. Starmer's banning average Harry streams, Matcha, and school trips to Swindon. Dude, if I was like 5 years younger and I was never friends with Harry, but they were all like, they were all older, like 5 years older than me, bro, I'd be so sad. I'd be so sad. He'd ban my favorite streamer, my favorite drink, and my favorite place to be on the weekends. I'd be so mad. Since Harry isn't live today, can you LARP as him? I don't really know how to even respond to that message. Actually, I don't even know what to say there. Sure. Starmer's banning 72-hour deodorant FFS. Bro, I literally have 70... Bro, I'm literally on my 71st hour, 59th minute. It's not even a joke. When Keir bans Twitch and you genuinely lose your 5-year modding average Harry anniversary. Guys, look, chill on Harry, okay? It's not his fault that he chose to, I don't know, be on the Tommy Innit YouTube channel. So I had nothing else to say there, I'll be honest. No, love to Tom. I actually, going on an adventure with him soon. So, love for that. There's probably streamers out there losing their entire mod teams right now because of this ban. Okay, let's say that Keir Starmer's ban does get enforced. Social media ban does get enforced. Low-key, who out of our community is gonna feel it the most? Vital, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you. Jonnaay used the 10 in 1 bottle. No, Max uses 2 in 1. So I don't know how he doesn't get any strays for being a stupid loser. Harry, Lexi. Well, no, Lexi's. I'd like to think me and Lexi have quite a similar, like, you know, we're quite put together. You know what I mean? A lot of Harry. I feel like your younger viewers aren't chatters and instead post on TikTok. I get a ton of TikToks, I think. I remember I was hanging out with Steffo Sims one time, and she was like, oh my god, your mentions are, like, hot right now. Like, you flipping mention after mention after mention, and this is all in, like a 5-hour, 6-hour time span. I'm like, bro, you... Sign, bro. You gotta start posting Steffo Sims. I'm just saying. Tubbo? No, bro, he makes, like, server videos, bro. He makes videos about, like, technology. There's no... And also, like... No, there's no way. There's no way. If he gets affected the most, I'll be surprised. His viewers grew up, bro. That's true! That's actually true! Salmon Boy is safe? Well, yeah, because, bro... Like, 2 people will be gone, bro. Chill on Salmon. Sorry, that was BM. That was genuinely BM. I'm sorry, Salmon. That was low-key fucked up. But it's okay. Look, that's so mean. Look, man, it happens to all of us, okay? Harry and Max did it to me when I was, you know, back in the day. It's only right to run it back again, you know? It's like the chain. It's the food chain, bro. Watch your mouth on Salmon. I actually got to chill if Ankle Monitor says that, bro. He could probably just turn up and stream snipe me. I'm not sure. Harry's going to start going live at 4 a.m. and build an American audience when the band comes in. I can't believe he's going to America, by the way. I cannot believe he was able to crowdfund £1,000 in 2 hours. I'm not even joking. On a hourly basis, his chat gave more money to his bank account than they did for charity in the calm segment. That's fucked, bro. You guys have got to take a look in the mirror. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. Unbelievable. I'm more shocked that you paid more than Max. That's so fucked. That's because, by the way, I got manipulated by evil Average Harry and even eviler Max GG's to make me give them money. We all know how this works. This is like reverse trickle-down economics, where actually I'm giving money to the rich people and I'd see none of it. They're genuinely con artists. All I'm saying is, you know, I could make... what does Harry make? I could be in a Jack Manifold video and Memula Slop video, okay? But Average Harry could never go to Italy to try every pizza, okay? That's just... Guys, that's just how it goes here. Just saying. Who? Someone was laughing outside. I've started to be really self-conscious about when I stream and it's light out because there's someone to the left of me that can that keeps looking out their window into mine. And I don't know if it's because I don't have my glasses on, but I can't tell if it's like a person or if I'm like seeing shit. And I'm getting really scared. Because every time I put my glasses on, they disappear. And then when I take them off, they turn up. And I am terrified. I'm actually terrified. Wouldn't that be scary? Dude, I don't even know. I'm scared, dude. That's normal, don't worry. Oh. Probably wondering what that smell is. Okay. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it. That's fucked up. Don't worry, we all know where you live. It could be any one of your viewers. That makes me feel even more terrified. Can we do Speaker TTS IRL stream, please? Okay, do you think this Twitch stream is like some kind of like, you know, putting me in a big glass box and just staring at me like a zoo animal? Who do you take me as, dude? Humiliation ritual stream? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Thought you lived with a millionaire? You have neighbors? Bro, I still got to pay rent, by the way. Even if I did live with a millionaire. Okay, he's probably one of the cheapest millionaires I've seen in my life since I saw Tom the other day. No, I actually take it back. Toby's giving me £100 off rent this month. Isn't that a win? That's pretty lit. Tom's a billionaire? That's not true. He owes me 20 quid from a year ago, but, you know, I'll let it slide. Tubbo was saying you were 3 months late to rent on Harry's stream yesterday. What? Okay, I'm going to be honest here. All of my friends are running a smear campaign on me. Because I pay my rent through Lee. Okay? That boy does not see an ounce of my money every month. Okay? So how would he even know? How would that boy even know that I was late? Secondly, I'm on every time. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's WhatsApping me. Oh my god, I think he's probably home. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey, do your feet sweat?
Do my feet...
Do you like your feet sweat? Or is that typically not part of your body that gets sweaty?
Okay, I am absolutely putting the phone down. Dude, that's like when you go through like a QuickTime event, but you click the wrong option. So it changes the whole trajectory of the conversation. Wait, answer the question. My feet don't really get sweaty. Apart from when I did the football match. I had to clean my socks immediately. Oh my god, speaking of smear campaign, by the way. Speaking of smear campaign. We're starting one. It's not even a smear campaign. This is just the truth. Bro, when me and Max turned up to that football match we did like a month ago, he admitted to me, whether it was an admission of guilt or he just said it to me for the sake of it, he told me that since we did the football match last year, he did not clean the socks that he used. And he brought the same ones again this year without washing them beforehand. So if any of you guys think I'm dirty, okay, think about it for a sec. Just think about it for a moment. You know? Maybe it's a projection. That's all I got to say. Maybe they're projecting. Did anyone see that tweet of Max looking like a gay little monkey in the Apple store? That was like a word vomit. I don't even know what I... What do you do? What are you doing when he calls? What is this emote? Dude, I feel like I've just been hacked. I'm like 17 in this picture. What the hell? Do you not know about the gay little monkey in the Apple store? No, I do, but... Dude, Max, he just always has that kind of vibe to him. That's terrifying. That was a terrible time for me to follow. Now it looks like I'm here for dirty socks. Oh! Look, man, this is a stream where we have no bad behavior this stream, okay? I don't want to... I found the tweet. What is this? Oh, I have... Okay, I'll be honest with you. I have liked this tweet already. I think I saw this the day it came out. He does... I don't know how he does it. Like, I genuinely don't... This is going to have to affect his rating in my Matcha Mondays guest tier list. Speaking of, shall we get to the Matcha Mondays tier list? Because I know normally Matcha Mondays, they're like slightly shorter streams. And I kind of want to keep that vibe. Matcha Mondays, it's meant to be short and sweet, you know? This kind of show, it's not meant to be a long stream. It's very, you know, it's very packed. So I feel like it's only right that we start on it. There we go. I was looking for the tier list website. Are you rating the people or the episodes? I would like to do the people. I feel like the whole point of Matcha Mondays is that it's going to be a reflection of obviously the matcha, but also the chemistry and the vibes that I have with the people. You know? Oh, great playlist. That's incredible, Mine. Thank you. You know what I mean? I actually don't know how many people have been on this show. I've had Max, Muffin, Stepho Sims, Harry, Molly, Lexi, Fruitberries, Curryway, Cody. That's 9. Have I really only had 9 guests? Oh my god. Did your ass just say a dog? Yes. I respect dogs. Thank you very much. Taste, texture, price, and vibe. Dude, I pulled that one out of the function and then everyone started crying and laughing. I made a friend group 1 reference and it actually hit. Why did he call me again? Why did Toby call me? I'm leaving it, man. Did you seriously think you were equipped for a tier list? Okay, I'll be honest. I am. Hold on. I actually am. I have the tier list up. And I'm actually ready for this. Okay. Oh my god, hold on. On the previous tier list on this website, I did a Matcha Monday. No, I did an alcohol tier list, and the alcohol won't remove itself. Okay. Anyways. Steph in brackets is crazy. Yeah, that's fucked up. Okay, well, let's go. You know what? Here we go. I'm going to start off from the bottom. Oh, that is his website. First person I'd like to say is Max. Now, he was the first guest on Matcha Mondays, so I've got to cut him some slack there. And this was also, it was a great time. You know, this episode of Matcha Mondays, it was great. I had a blast. Now, he doesn't like matcha. So, my personal rating, it's going to have to go down. He's not a fan, therefore I'm not a fan of him. So it's going to go down a bit. But the vibes were great. I mean, guys, just to show our hands here, one in chat if you're a frequent, you know, tapper in of Matcha Mondays, or like you turn up, you fuck with the concept, that kind of thing. It's quite fun. Keep in mind he scammed you yesterday. Ooh, that is true. I didn't think about that. I try, but sometimes I'm at work. Okay, well, there's an obvious way to fix that problem, and it's to quit your job. Can you have Sir cute a lot on next time? I just use like the camera flipping filter, and I just do some bullshit for like 90 minutes. No, okay. No, you're just rating him on the Matcha Monday. Okay, no. No, we'll do a little bit of both. Also, he did finesse me, by the way. And every time I see him in person, he always says that I owe him money. Now, last time I checked, my friend is not a bank. And he owes me because I'm such a good friend to him. But it's okay. I'll let that aside. First guest was Max, so I got to give him props for that. However, he doesn't even like Matcha, and I hate him. No, just kidding, guys. I think Max belongs, I would say, I'd say C tier, because he doesn't even like Matcha. He doesn't even like, also we did it in March, and the weather was really miserable in March. Like, hold on, guys, look at this VOD. Let me actually pull it up here.
I love so far.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
He was. Ramadan, I just shot a raid.
Look at this weather, dude. It's miserable. It's dark outside.
Maybe a night.
So did I.
Look at how sad it is.
What?
Wait, why? Okay, hold on. Why was this stream Loki cinematic, though?
In my house. In my house. In my house.
What are you actually rating these based on? Loki, I'm just going straight off vibes. I'll be honest. This is all entirely based off vibes right now. I had a great vibe with Max. Actually, I take it back. I take it back, guys. Max is going to go in B. Because actually it was quite a good time. We had a good time. You're bored AF? No, man. It was fun. But every time I stream with Max and we end stream, he's like, "Oh yeah, so do you want to buy me like food or a drink?" Like, bro, unbelievable. Now Max has been on twice. Are you listing him twice? No, I won't give him that much credit. What is that pile of cables by the door? Wait, what? Oh my god, dude. So when I first moved in, they had like this old ass like cable like phone line. It's not a bomb. They had this old cable line in, and I must have pushed it out of place. Okay, well now I'm embarrassed. You know what? Who cares anymore? We'll keep it there. Anyways, yeah, Max, he's gonna be a B. And that's quite a good rating for the first one. Like for the first one, that's a pretty solid rating. You know, the tier list colors should be reversed for Matcha Monday. Oh wait, how do I do that? I genuinely, if I could figure out how to do that, I absolutely would. However, I am stupid, so you have to bear with me here. Also, one sec, guys. Give me just a moment. Anyways. That's a W idea. That actually is. What are you hiding? I'm not going to tell you what I'm hiding, otherwise it... Dude, you're... Stop metagaming my Twitch stream, guys. Dude, I'm terrified. Everyone's watching. This is the problem. This is the only downside with streaming, is that anything you do, it's always on the internet forever. It's not a bomb. You know what? I'm never doing a stream at the airport, man. If I read out a chat message, I would absolutely get detained. I'm like, genuinely, I'm never reading one out. Next guest. In terms of chronological order, the next guest is technically, it's Muffin. However, I am trying to find an image of... Wait, I need to just type in Muffin.
Matcha by the stream? Life is a dreamy green. And Jonnaay lurks nearby like a little gremlin unseen. Just a new thing I've been trying.
Dude, So confident. Wow. Wow. Anyways. Next up we have Muffin in like the in the lighting. Bro, it's like it low-key looks like bisexual lighting. I'm like, okay. Or like maybe an Instagram filter. Hiya pal, long time no see. Hi. Now, Muffin's been quite a good guest. However, you know, Muffin's been quite rude to some of my guests before. I believe there was a time where Muffin was at Max and Molly's house, and Muffin may or may not have peed in Molly's bed. So, Muffin at the moment is low-key problematic media. Girl, we've all been there. Me personally, I've never peed in Molly's bed. I think I've sat down on her bed once. I didn't pee, so I don't know how Muffin's struggling. It was easy for me. B, yeah. Are you mad? No. Now, Muffin is cute. That is one thing. You know, Muffin is quite a cute dog. Very wholesome. You know, every time I see Muffin, you know, she lights up my day, and she is quite sweet. And also, you have to think about it. Muffin has allowed me to farm so many likes on Instagram. It would be wrong not to give Muffin the credit that she deserves. The dog method is sadly unpatched, and it will be unpatched for a while. Speaking of Muffin, the next guest, obviously, would have to be Steffo Sims, the owner of Muffin. Now, Steph does like matcha. Now, that is one thing to just say. Steph does like matcha. So, already, that's a win. Was she a good guest on Matcha Mondays? You know what? Let's find out.
And my phone's not on. I bet you they're W.
Oh my fucking god, bro! Genuinely get off the screen.
Like a new diagnosis plan?
Yeah, I'm just like brewing up a new one.
Oh, and what? Explain this. Hold on, let me explain.
Okay, so I feel like if I put her in any less than B tier, they're gonna kill me because she's got like 15 diagnoses. So I feel like putting her low would be bad. Maybe.
In this, please.
I think, well, to be fair, I think we had a misdiagnosis. There was a bit of a misfire, but
Never mind. Okay, she was actually just doing it for the content. Unsure there. No, Steph was a good guest. Steph also is a big fan of Matcha, and Steph also does let me take her dog to farm Aura and likes on Instagram. So with that being said, of course, we could put Steph in A. We could put Steph. Also, we had a good episode. We could put Steph in A. You know, there's a whole army of gay introverts who will fight to the death for Steph. Yeah, I don't really want to try and fight those guys. You know, it's kind of like, you know, we have a bit of a audience overlap there, so it would almost be friendly fire. I'm not trying to, you know, prod at the bear with a stick. I'll pass. But yeah, Steph, solid A. Very solid A. Now, who's next? Here we go. Next up, we have our sweet baby boy Harry. Aww. Now, you know, Harry, you know, we did Matcha Mondays the day that we got back from Italy. If anyone doesn't remember, it was in the end of March, I think, or the start of April. I can't remember entirely. But But we got back from Italy, and within 90 minutes of me, like literally like the plane wheels landing on the floor at Gatwick, to me going live, it was 90 minutes at most. So we were on it, right? You know, it was a sunny day outside. It was yummy. The matcha, by the way, if anyone doesn't remember, we went to Greg's and tried their version of matcha. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you've got a Greg's near you, and you already fuck with the sausage rolls, all of that, you gotta give it a go. You've gotta give it a go. If you don't, I feel like it's only like £1.50, I think, £2. That's better than a coffee shop. And as I famously know, living in Brighton, there is a coffee shop on every 20 meters. You know? Should do a Matcha Monday in the airport. I had a matcha at Gatwick once. Can you go to the shops at Gatwick without having to like scan like a boarding pass? Because if so, I would absolutely do a Matcha Monday airport special. It's only like 10 quid to get to Gatwick. I absolutely would do that. Also, Greg's coffee's fuck hard. I've never had a Greg's coffee. So, interesting. I've heard it's rank at Greg's though. No, bro, you're going to the wrong Greg's. I'm telling you, you're going to the wrong Greg's. That episode was a bit of a mess because you were tired AF. It actually was. And then after we went live, we finished at the Clock Tower in like central Brighton. And we immediately got recognised, which was chill because I'm more than happy to like, you know, have the interaction. But personally, dude, I was so tired. I needed to get my ass to bed like immediately. I needed to go straight away. Good idea. Bring all this equipment and wires for a stream into an airport. Bro, I've brought my laptop and like cameras through an airport, bro. They're fine with it. Dude who's never been to an airport before. Holy shit. Because I'm a twat, can you get it at Greg's with milk alternatives? Oh, I'm evil as well. I always get it with oat milk or coconut milk. I mean, what do you think we're drinking right now? The whole point of this brand is that it's oat milk. Absolutely. But the matcha at Greg's was fire. However, the episode, I was a little tired. And also, for about 2 months, I had thought I'd lost my... I'd thought that I'd lost my ID. Because after that stream, I couldn't find it. And it was the one, my new ID with the new date. However, I low-key just left it in one of my old pockets. Regardless, though, it was a fun episode. You know what, guys, I'll be honest, as much as I hate Harry, because he stole £21 off me, and I'm definitely never seeing any of that ever, whether it's in food form, alcohol form, I'm never seeing that. And also, he owes Jack Manifold £1,800. But besides that, the episode was quite good. It's going to be an A for me. It's going to be an A for me. I feel like this tier list is going to be very top heavy. So just to balance it out, we need to make sure that we fill out most of this tier list. So we'll do some skill-based matchmaking and we'll put Max down to C for a moment. You know, bro, it was not better than Max's episode. I look back at it, it was very fun because we did a little tat run and then the internet cut out for 20 minutes. And then we went back a week later and Harry fell up the stairs and it was the funniest interaction ever. The whole store went quiet and he fell up the stairs and it was really awkward. But it was great. He fell up the stairs. As he was walking up, he tripped and, bro, he ate shit on the floor. It was crazy. But yeah, I'll give it an A. So what I'm hearing is we need another episode with Max. No. We need another episode with a new guest. I'll tell you that. We need an episode with a new guest. Speaking of guests, though, the next one is a very highly requested member of Matcha Mondays, of course. Obviously. And I'm sure you all know. Molly Mellings. Now, we have done many episodes together. We were talking about this yesterday, and everyone says that me and Molly have great chemistry, which is true. The whole point of Matcha Mondays is that me and a guest, you know, we simply vibe with each other. Some were even saying that Molly needs to be my co-host. Now, I think that would be a great idea, okay? Because, quite frankly, there are no boy-girl series shows right now in Brighton. Because, let's be honest, bro, Fireball Friday. Wait, Poor Decisions? Fuck. I mean, look, it's been so long, I can't even remember the name, okay? It's been a while, so, you know, I think in theory, it would be cool. It would be quite cool. But who knows what happens? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. I got no clue. Now, Deader Than Dex and Dancing. No, it lives on in spirit, though. It lives on in spirit. Just in, you know, small little pockets. Anyways, though, everyone, you know, me and Molly, we've done, what, 4 episodes now? I think? Oh, 3? Wait, I don't even know. I think we've done 3. We've done 3 episodes. And I'll be honest, Molly's been a great guest every time. I think, honestly, Molly has probably been one of the greatest guests on Matcha Monday. Not even, like, we have a great chemistry. That's the, like, we just have a really good chemistry. I think that's, you know, that's the main thing. This is an easy one. Anything other than S and you could throw away the list. I think, you know, it's a solid S above Muffin, of course, for Molly. It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be. 3, but it's kind of 3.5 because of the matcha baking. Oh, that's true. Technically, we did a baking stream on Molly's channel where we made matcha muffins, and I would agree that that absolutely should count, but, you know, this is Matcha Mondays, you know. Bullying people for ending series like Restaurant Roulette isn't dead in the bin. Okay. I actually spoke to Aaron yesterday, by the way, and he says that when he gets more free, he would love to film another episode. So, trust me, for both me and Aaron, we would love for it to come back, but to be honest with you, it does need a bit of, like, it would need some funding, because Restaurant Roulette didn't really, it was eating into my bank account. You know? You can't afford Aaron's rates, bro. Look, man, Aaron wants to do it for the love of the game. Alright? Matcha Mondays, it's a good concept. Aaron loves Restaurant Roulette. He'd do it for the love of the game. You know what I mean? He'd do it straight for the love of the game. But no, Molly, S-tier guest on Matcha Mondays. Absolutely incredible guest on Matcha Mondays. Honestly, it's been great. Love her on the show. It's perfect. Remember when you said you'd use Muffin to wipe if you had no loo roll? I stand to that. Okay, that's a crazy transition. I stand to it because you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Okay. Next guest. Next guest. Now, this one was, this one, we had a pretty good time. Wait, when I look up her name, she doesn't, like, what, she doesn't come up, like, immediately. There we go. Okay. Next guest, we have, Lexi Marie. Now, Lexi, if you don't know, is the co-host of a show that her and Harry have called Poor Decisions. Their last episode was streamed I genuinely don't know when their last episode was. There are no I'm on the thing, there are no past broadcasts. There are no past broadcasts. I don't even know when they were last live. Maybe on clips, maybe? Top 7 days, top 30 days. I don't know when they were last live. But point is you know, she has a channel with Harry where they have a drinking show. Me personally, I couldn't think of anything more terrifying than drinking with Harry. The last episode was on the 10th of January, 2026. We are currently on the 15th of June, which means that it's been 5 months. It's been 5 months since that's happened. So it's been good. It's been good to have both Harry and Lexi, you know, separately on their own episode to kind of pick at their brains, have a bit of a fun time. I say pick at their brains. I recall asking Lexi if she's ever... Oh, what did I say? I said something stupid. I said, have you ever considered selling pictures of your feet online or something? There was context to it, okay? Because it was like, oh yeah, if you like... I think I was like, oh yeah, if you had like no money and like you needed to come together with some cash quick. Like, you know, I just joined. Welcome to the stream. Me personally, I would consider it, but I think it would never come to that, you know? And that's what I'm proud about. It would never come to that. You and Lexi is like seeing Beyonce in Skegness. What does that even mean? Well, anyways, Max got demoted to a C. It's because, you know, we needed to fill out the whole tier list, of course. So, you know, we needed to get some space on the board. You know what I mean? It's like when you're playing Monopoly and like you've got like a set of houses, but no one's claimed the train stations, and you know you need to claim it. Otherwise, if you don't take the bit of the board, then someone else might win. Demote to D for 10 subs. Bro, Reebok, I don't even want your money, man. I'll do it for free. You know, I love money as much as the next man, but you can't pay me to do those things. Okay? I'll take a gift for, you know, the love of the game, but you can't pay me to sway my opinion. Okay? Well, never mind. I was going to do it for free. Thank you for the 10, Reebok. I appreciate it. Look, man. Hey, chat. Anyone got me with the 5, bro? I'll make a new lower tier. I'll F, bro. No, Z, man. Look, I'll make it now. Z, and it'll be just. I'll put them in the void. Might as well take the subs for Swindon. Oh yeah, up the Swindon. Begging it. Well, the offer's there. Anyways, Lexi's a good guest. Lexi is lit. Lexi is very, very social. That's one thing I've realized ever since I moved to Brighton. When I first moved, I wasn't like scared of her, but I knew that she was very extroverted. And when I first moved to Brighton, I'll be honest with you guys, I wanted to be extroverted. I wanted to be very, you know, out there. However, to be honest with you, I couldn't. I just couldn't, because Lexi was just so social. I didn't understand how she did it. And she still is. And that's great, because I've evolved to match her socialness. And she's a good guest. She's a good guest. I can't remember if she likes matcha. I'm pretty sure she does. She doesn't mind it. She really doesn't mind matcha. And I'll be honest, I think top 2 conversations I've had on Matcha Mondays has been the one that me and Molly did when we went to a shop called Bread and Milk. And the second one was when me and Lexi were on the beach outside the I-360. Probably one of the greatest conversations ever. So I'll be honest, it was a bit of a shorter one. But they all are quite short, to be fair. It was 1 hour 30. It was good. I had a great time. But once again, I've started to realise here, I like all my guests. Like, I love all my guests, and that's the problem. The problem is that I love them all, because they're all great. So, guys, we've got to do some skill-based matchmaking here. We have to do some skill-based matchmaking here. Harry, you're going to have to go to B. Lexi will go to A. It was great. I had a great time. It was awesome, Yule. Great tier list so far. What's up, Harry? Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. I low-key blanked. I think I might have messed up the sentence. Anyways, back on this. Now that I've had a week to consider this matcha. This was the strawberry one, a litre of it. Now that I've had a week with it, this is actually the first time I've drank it since my episode I did last week. Honestly, I would give it like a 7.5. It actually isn't that bad. Especially for like a whole litre worth, and it's already pre-made. I think it's a solid 7.5. And I like strawberry. I like matcha. It's pretty easy. I was in a meeting today and I bought a matcha, and when the barista delivered my matcha to our table, everyone at the table was like, "Oh my god, this dude is so performative." But I had to explain to them, man, I'm like, I'm not performative, okay? Everyone says that I'm doing the most, I'm doing too much. God forbid I just enjoy my matcha. You know? God forbid a boy just enjoys his matcha. No, they did not say that. Yes, they did. Oh, yeah, they did. Matcha, I hardly know her. I'm never reading that message ever again. Next up, next guest. We've got 3 left. I've got 3 guests left. Now, we'll start off with the easy one. This is a bit of a... maybe like an underground guest, I'd say. Yeah, I'm going to say an underground guest. This next one is lovely Twitch Cody, as you guys all know. He runs some of the Twitch social medias. He's very lovely. Obviously, I know him because he's a legend, and I see him everywhere. He's a goat. I love him. He's great. Diamond Geezer. He's honestly... Cody's lovely. Didn't he have like 3 matches? He did. If anyone doesn't remember the episode I had with Cody from Twitch, it was over in the Netherlands 2 weeks ago, I believe, or maybe even 3 weeks ago. I can't quite remember. He had never had Matcha before until our Matcha Monday episode. And he liked it so much that not only did he have 3 matches in one of my streams, from then till now, it is now like one of his most favorite drinks ever. I think this dude has like 1 a day now. He's genuinely hooked. W Twitch expense report. Look, man, he was clocked out, okay? If there's anyone, if there's like a 1% chance, if there's anyone from Twitch that's watching, he did not claim it, okay? Because he was clocked out. It was post TwitchCon. Okay, he was abiding by all the rules. So don't kill me here. For anyone wondering how much that episode cost in matches, just in mine alone, I paid €21, and that was for 3. Cody had 3 more. So between us 4, that was €42 spent on Matcha that day. Now, if you want the conversion to pounds, €42 to pounds. Okay, never mind. €42 to pounds is 36. 36 pounds. And to anyone that is American, oh my god, it looks so much worse in dollars. It's just, bro, $50. That is absurd. That is genuinely absurd. No way, yes way. Wow. And that's, the dollar's, it's, you know how the dollar is. So, on a coffee, I know. I was actually sad. I was genuinely sad that I spent €7 each on a matcha. That is £6. Nowhere in Brighton yet, apart from one episode, have I found a place that charges that much for a matcha. So the pricing was bad. We can all agree. The pricing of that matcha, it was not up to scratch. Okay? €21, that is absurd. That is just diabolical. I can't get behind that. You're the only person in the world who would pay that much for a matcha? Well, you got to think about it, right? It's for the content. I can't pass up the content. But in a real world, if I was not a streamer, I'll be honest, I don't think I'd pay for that. The price is just, I gotta factor in these, these worldly prices here. Off stream, I just couldn't do it. Do it for the Twitch streamers, then you do it for the Vine. Hey, it's always been that way, man. Do it for the Twitch clip. It's always been that way. But we got Cody addicted. and he's been a great guest. So for me, it's either an A or a B. Probably an A, because if I say something bad about it, he will never recommend me to Twitch ever. So I'm scared that if I put him any lower, that would be bad. And I am scared. Now, next up is a bit of a rare guest here. Because we've done a bunch of streams together. And we've never really interacted IRL. And I feel like, we really got this kind of person out of his shell when we did Matcha Monday. And it's none other than my mid-offs coach himself, Fruit Berries. Now, Fruit is a really good Minecrafter. And, I think he may or may not have... I assume that, he might not have been used to, IRL streams and stuff. Because I kind of got that vibe. Because it is kind of it's a whole different world. IRL versus sitting at a desk all day. Totally different wavelength. Totally different wavelength. And, I think I got him out of shell. It was quite a wholesome stream chat. Because at the start of the stream, I remember it was quite it wasn't awkward, but I know that, we had to we had to break the ice a little bit. But towards the end of the stream, I felt like I really got him out of his comfort zone, and I feel like we really bonded. And that chat, on a wholesome note here, on a really sweet note, that is the whole point of Matcha Mondays. Is I take a guest that I don't really, I might not know that well, or I might not, have that kind of chemistry with, and by the end of it, I do get that kind of chemistry. I do get that kind of wholesomeness. I think low key, I really got Fruit, out of his, kind of zone, and we had a great time. And he liked Matcha. At the end of the day, you got to think about it. It's all about the Matcha, and he liked the Matcha. That's all that matters. He liked the Matcha, and he's Canadian. I can get behind that. It's awesome. It's awesome. Matcha Mondays is uniting people, and it's a cool format. I'm not subjecting anyone to torture. Everyone enjoys it. It's great. Matcha Mondays is great. It's a lovely series. It's a lovely format, and I'm glad to be the sole leader in the Twitch Matcha community. I'm just kind of saying words. I feel like I'm trying to extend my essay. I'm just kind of putting words together. No, Fruit is a great guest. Obviously, we had to kind of break the mold, break the ice even, sorry. But he enjoyed it. Fruit gets an A for me. Fruit was great. I loved him, man. Also, Fruit Berries, he taught me, Minecraft speedrunning, so we got a bit of legacy there. I feel like we got quite good chemistry. And you guys know, I'm not solely a Minecrafter. Okay, I'll dabble in it. Every now and then, I'm happy to kind of ride the secondary wave of Minecraft, but it's not my main thing. I like a bit of variety. But Fruit, he's been my go. He's been my go, and I can get behind that. You love waves? I do. I do love waves. Now, last but not least. This person was also on the Netherlands post TwitchCon Matcha Mondays special. And also, I fuck with him as well. Great vibes. Obviously, last but not least, it's going to have to be Curryway, of course. Now, I feel like me and Curry, we have great vibes. And I'm really hoping he's not live right now, because I might call him on Discord. And I might put him through a little challenge. He's not live. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you been? What you been up to? Anything fun? How was your event yesterday?
Oh, you know, our servers exploded for like the first half, but then it went pretty well. You know, all things considered, we got Aaron's doing production, and you know Aaron. Aaron's the goat, so the production was really fun.
Yeah.
So overall, you know, it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I actually did see Aaron yesterday doing it because I was at the office and I was watching over him as he did it. Anyways, I got a little question for you here, Curry.
Yeah.
If you had to choose your favorite letter in the alphabet, what would it be?
My favorite letter in the alphabet?
Yeah.
I usually say... Okay, so... I'm gonna go... I like H. I like H. H is a fun letter.
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, and if you couldn't pick the letter H, what else would you? What's your second favorite? Let's say.
My second favorite letter.
Let's say you had like a backup favorite word.
This is not.
It's not ideal.
No, it's not. I like. I like CH or SH more. Those are like fun little combos. I'm gonna go C for Curryway.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, look, that's all I wanted to call you for. Thank you for your time. Hey, hope you've been doing well since we did our Matcha Monday episode in the Netherlands.
Thank you. That was so much fun. Hope you've been doing well too, Goat.
I have. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, I feel bad. I really do feel bad. Nice of him to fill in the space. Well, look, you heard it there from Curry. I mean, I don't really got much to say. I mean, I'm glad that someone was able to fill in the I'm glad that someone was able to fill in the seats here. Oh, hey, Steph. How is Muffin above me? She doesn't even drink matcha. Well, community vote, of course. It was that was up to democracy. Dude, it was so nice of Curry to fill in the extra one there. Cost efficient. Wait, I actually like that. S for Steph then? The fuck? I just can't do that. I just can't. The tier list would be too top heavy. I just can't do that. Well, it was actually that was really nice of Curryway to to do that. Thank you, Curryway. What about the void one? Who's filling that? Bro, honestly, I wouldn't even take 5 gifted, bro. 1 and I'll move Max to the void. And then the D can be whoever my next guest is. Wait, who actually is my next guest? Because I was meant to do Matcha Mondays next week, but I am filming something quite important, so I can't go live on that day. I can't go live that whole day on Monday. Matcha Mondays will have to be postponed on the on that, sadly. But we've hit every other one. We did the 1st, we did the 8th, did the 15th. Can't do the 22nd, sadly. Can we put you in the void? I'm a great host. I can't put myself in. Look, I'm just glad that Curryway's second favorite word is C, because that was a test to see where he'd put himself. Because now all my friends that are watching would know if I call them asking for their favorite letter, obviously I'd pick S. C was obviously letter, sorry, not favorite word. Sure. Bro, I feel so bad though. I feel so bad because if he watches it, he's gonna think I hate him. And we really have great chemistry. We always have. Matcha Monday, where you pay for viewers matcha and monologue all stream. Today, if I wasn't busy in a meeting, today would have been a Matcha Monday solo episode where I went out to the streets of Brighton by myself, and we would have done that. I also would have tested the new mics that we got as well. Low-key would have been a great test to see how these DJIs worked, because it would have only been me, so we wouldn't have even needed to have like the iPhone mic. But hey, you win them all. Wow, you've really ran out of friends. That's not true. That's not true, because okay, I can't speak too loudly. But Toby really wants to be on Matcha Monday, but I know he's always busy on Mondays and he takes his day off, so it would not make any sense to have him on until like July, because he's always busy, and I'm pretty sure he's probably in America for VidCon, like in like a week or two, so he couldn't even come on the next Monday anyways. And I'm pretty sure he's downstairs. Let me check Find My. He is in fact downstairs, so I couldn't even. I'm scared to be loud. Anyways, though, yeah, that's all I got. Will Matcha Mondays feature on the subathon? Come on, man. Is water wet? Of course, man. Of course I'm going to be doing Matcha Mondays on the subathon. Which, by the way, is not announced yet. So don't even pretend this is like that one scene from Men in Black. Pretend we have, like, I haven't even announced it yet, by the way. So don't even talk about it, man. This is like under the covers. Keep it to yourself until I do the Twitter announcement and the Instagram announcement. Announce what? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know. I don't even know what's a subathon. Dude, I feel like what's a subathon? What's a subathon? Like a subway? I don't even know. But either way, that's my tier list. Chat, I've got a question for you all, actually. Is there anyone you'd like to see on Matcha Mondays? Because I want to try and ask someone that might live in London. Or, I don't know. I got to ask someone that I don't normally speak to hop on Matcha Mondays. Random guy? Come on now. More Molly? Bill's a good shout. Bill's actually a great shout. So is Jack. Lucas? Lucas is a great shout. Lucas might be a future guest. Anyways, Adam would be fun. Adam would be fun, because I've never done a stream with Adam, and Adam is a lot of person. So it would really be a great episode. It would be a great episode. Your old roommate, Amesy. Amy would be fun. Becky be good, but Becky doesn't even live in Brighton anymore, so Becky just fucking hates me, I guess. I saw Becky at TwitchCon. I said to her, I was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Freddy's a good shout as well. Surely you got ankle monitors on? Okay. You know, ankle monitors. Love him. Great chatter. You know, we're kind of blurring the lines a little bit, you know. I do love ankle, but, you know, I think you got to realize at the end of the day, he is just he's a bloke in the Twitch chat that's funny, and he's just a dude. So you can't, you know, we gotta, you know, 100 questions with Tommy, Matcha Mondays edition. Wait, dude! Oh my god, that's such a dude. I reversed the role. 100 matches with Tom Simons. We have to finish 100 matches in an hour. If that doesn't happen, then he dies. I don't know, something like that. Maybe I could work on that. I don't know. You pay for them. I always pay for matches on my shows, of course, obviously. That could be, you know what? That's not a bad shout. I know Tom doesn't really like streaming. He's quite on and off. But, you know, what's the word? I'm a bit of like I got, you know, my charisma. You know? My charisma, you know, it knows no bounds. 100 questions. Well, number 1, what is your name? Number 2, how do you spell that? that's actually... That I'm taking notes. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking notes. Either ways, though. I think, guys... That is a little bit of a short one today. I've got some cool streams this week, and also I have 2 maybe even 3 kind of crazy announcements. I just got here, bro. I'm sorry, man. Matcha Mondays, it's a short one today. It's like the second shortest episode. I'm sorry, guys. But no, I got some cool stuff this week, and I have a very, very, very cool announcement happening either this week or like the start of next week. Turbo Method, announcement for the announcements. Bro, I'm actually really excited. It is a very, very important announcement to me. It's why I'm not live next Monday. I've got a very... I'm working on something, and it's quite cool. So tap in. That's all I got to ask. That's all I got to ask. Anyways, though, guys, thank you for watching. I will be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Tomorrow's going to be maybe a bit of a curveball stream. We'll see what happens. I got a few curveball streams this week. So stay tapped in for that. Guys, thank you for watching. This has been a great time. And I will see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Yo, stay safe. Have a good one, yo. I'll catch you all soon. Thank you for watching. It's been genuinely great. Thank you, guys. And I'll see you all flipping soon. Right, yo. Watch my video. Stay safe. And I'll see you all later. Bye.